Is 100% success really important? Many people believe that life is only about 100% success. They think that if they do not fully achieve their goal, then all their effort has no value. Because of this thinking, the mind stays under pressure all the time. You work hard, you plan your steps, you learn new things, and you try to improve every day. Still, questions keep moving in your mind. You ask yourself again and again whether you can do more, whether this effort is enough, and whether success will really give you satisfaction. This confusion happens because the mind is focused only on the final result. When success becomes the only reason for work, fear slowly enters life. Fear of failure, fear of wasting time, and fear of not being good enough. Even when you are moving in the right direction, your heart does not feel peaceful. You forget to see how much you have already grown during this journey. You must remember why you started this work. It was not only to reach success, but also to learn, to become stronger, and to improve yourself. The process teaches you patience when results are slow. It teaches discipline when motivation is low. It teaches self-belief when no one is supporting you. These lessons are not small. They help you in every part of life, not just in one goal. Success is important, but 100% success is not fully in human control. What is in your control is your effort, your honesty, and your consistency. When you give your best sincerely, your effort is never wasted. Even if success comes late or in a different form, the growth you gain stays with you forever. When you stop running only behind success and start respecting the process, your mind becomes calmer. You stop doubting yourself so much. You understand that every step, even a small one, is moving you forward. Life does not ask you to be perfect. Life asks you to be true to your effort. So do not measure your life only by success. Measure it by how much you have learned, how much you have improved, and how strong your mind has become. The goal gives direction, but the process gives strength. Both are important, but the process is what prepares you for lasting success. Few important points to remember. Effort is in your control, result is not. Growth happens during the journey. Honest work is never wasted. The process builds the person you become. Lesson 1. Give value to effort, not only to success. Many people judge their life only by results. If success is not visible, they feel disappointed and weak. This way of thinking creates stress and self-doubt. You must understand that effort is the real foundation of success. Without effort, no result is possible, but effort itself already has value, even before success arrives. Every day you wake up and try to move closer to your goal, you are building discipline and strength. Even if the result is not clear, your mind is learning how to stay focused. Your body is learning how to work regularly. Your thinking is becoming mature. These changes are slow, but they are real and important. When you focus only on success, you become afraid of mistakes. But when you focus on effort, mistakes become lessons. You stop seeing failure as the end. You start seeing it as feedback. This mindset keeps you moving instead of stopping. You should ask yourself one simple question at the end of the day. Did I give my honest effort today? If the answer is yes, then your day was meaningful. Success will come in its own time, but strong effort will always make you ready for it. Few important points to remember. Effort builds strength and discipline. Results need time and patience. Mistakes help you learn. Honest effort gives inner peace. Lesson 2. Remember your why when the mind feels tired. Many times, people do not stop working because the work is hard. They stop because they forget why they started. In the beginning, motivation is strong. The goal feels exciting. But after some time, challenges appear, results become slow, and the mind starts asking questions. Doubt grows, and energy goes down. This is the moment when most people feel lost. Your why is your inner reason. It is the reason that pushed you to start this journey. It may be to improve your life, to become independent, to prove something to yourself, or to grow as a person. When you forget this reason, work feels heavy. Every effort feels useless. But when you remember your why, even difficult work feels meaningful. The mind naturally looks for comfort. It wants quick results and easy paths. When success does not come fast, the mind tries to escape. It tells you to change direction or quit. This is not because you are weak. This is because the mind is tired. At this time, instead of forcing yourself, you should remind yourself of your purpose. When your purpose is clear, you do not need motivation every day. Purpose creates discipline. Discipline helps you continue even on days when you feel low. You may not feel happy every day, but you will feel stable. Stability is more powerful than excitement. Take time sometimes to sit quietly and ask yourself why this work matters to you. Not to others, but to you. Write it down if needed. Read it again when confusion comes. This simple habit keeps you connected to your path. Remember, goals can change, but your reason for growth should not disappear. When the why is strong, the journey becomes easier to accept, even when success is not visible. Few important points to remember. Forgetting your why creates doubt. Purpose gives strength during hard times. Discipline comes from clear reason. A strong why keeps you moving. Lesson 3. The process is not a waste of time. Many people feel that if success is not visible, then the process is useless. They think the journey has value only if it ends in achievement. This thinking slowly weakens the mind. The truth is that the process is not empty time. It is preparation time. Every day you spend learning, practicing, and trying is shaping your thinking and behavior. During the process, you learn how to handle pressure. You learn how to manage failure without breaking. You learn how to stay patient when results are slow. These lessons do not come from success. They come from effort and struggle. If you skip the process, success may come, but you will not be strong enough to handle it. The process also teaches self-awareness. You start understanding your strengths and weaknesses. You learn what works for you and what does not. This understanding saves you from repeating the same mistakes again and again. It makes your future efforts smarter and more focused. Sometimes the process feels boring and tiring. Progress looks invisible. At this time, people start doubting their path. But invisible growth is still growth. Roots grow under the ground before the tree is seen. In the same way, your inner strength grows before outer success appears. When you respect the process, you stop rushing. You stop comparing your journey with others. You become more stable and confident. This stability is necessary for long-term success and inner peace. Few important points to remember. The process prepares you for success. Growth often happens silently. Struggle builds mental strength. Patience is learned during the journey. Lesson 4. Self-doubt is natural, not a sign of failure. Self-doubt comes to everyone who is trying to grow. When you step out of comfort and work toward a goal, the mind starts questioning your ability. This is not weakness. This is a natural reaction to uncertainty. People who never try anything new rarely face self-doubt, because they also never grow. The problem begins when you believe every negative thought. The mind speaks based on fear, not truth. It remembers past failures and creates imaginary future problems. If you listen to these thoughts without question, confidence slowly breaks. But if you observe them calmly, they lose power. Self-doubt is a signal that you are doing something meaningful. It means you are pushing your limits. Instead of fighting it, accept it. Continue working even when doubt is present. Courage does not mean absence of doubt. Courage means moving forward despite doubt. With regular effort, self-doubt becomes weaker. Each small action builds trust in yourself. You start realizing that you can handle more than you thought. Confidence grows from action, not from thinking. Do not wait to feel fully confident before working. Confidence comes after effort, not before it. Keep moving. The mind will slowly learn to trust you. Few important points to remember. Self-doubt is normal during growth. Doubt does not mean you are wrong. Action reduces fear. Confidence is built through effort. Lesson 5. Slow progress is still progress. Many people lose hope because their progress feels slow. They look at others and think they are far behind. This comparison creates frustration and self-blame. But growth does not move at the same speed for everyone. Some paths are straight, some are long, and some are full of turns. Speed does not decide value. Slow progress often builds strong foundations. When you move slowly, you understand things deeply. You learn from mistakes instead of skipping over them. Fast success may look attractive, but without understanding, it becomes difficult to maintain. What grows slowly usually stays longer. The mind wants quick results. When they do not come, it says that effort is useless. This is a lie created by impatience. Real change needs time. Skills need practice. Confidence needs experience. Stability needs repeated effort. When you accept slow progress, pressure reduces. You stop forcing results. You focus more on daily work. One small step every day may not feel powerful, but over time it creates big change. Consistency matters more than speed. Do not measure your journey by days or months. Measure it by improvement. If you are better than yesterday, even a little, you are moving forward. Few important points to remember. Slow growth is not failure. Strong foundations take time. Consistency matters more than speed. Small steps create big change. Lesson 6. Do not measure your worth only by achievement. Many people start believing that their value depends only on success. When they achieve something, they feel proud. When they fail, they feel useless. This way of thinking is dangerous because it makes self-respect unstable. Your worth should not change with results. You are valuable because you try, because you learn, and because you keep moving even when it is hard. Achievement is an outcome, not an identity. If you attach your self-worth only to success, every failure will hurt deeply and break confidence. When you separate your worth from achievement, you become mentally stronger. You can accept mistakes without hating yourself. You can improve without feeling ashamed. This mindset allows growth without emotional damage. Respect yourself during the journey, not only at the end. Talk to yourself with patience. Encourage yourself the way you would encourage someone you care about. Inner respect creates inner stability. When self-respect is strong, success becomes healthy. It adds to your life instead of controlling it. Even without success, you still feel complete. Few important points to remember. Your worth is not equal to results. Effort deserves respect. Self-respect builds mental strength. Healthy success needs a healthy mindset. Lesson 7. Learn to rest without feeling guilty. Many people believe that resting means wasting time. They think if they stop, even for a short time, they will fall behind. This belief slowly drains energy and creates burnout. Rest is not weakness. Rest is part of the process. The mind and body cannot work at full speed all the time. When you ignore rest, focus becomes weak and mistakes increase. You may work longer hours, but the quality of work reduces. Proper rest helps you return with clarity and strength. Guilt during rest comes from fear. Fear of losing progress. Fear of being judged. But real growth needs balance. Rest allows the mind to reset and understand what it has learned. Many good ideas come when the mind is calm, not tired. Rest does not mean quitting. It means preparing yourself to continue. Even short breaks help if taken with awareness. When you rest with acceptance, not guilt, your energy returns naturally. Respect your limits. Listening to your body and mind is also discipline. Sustainable effort always beats exhausted effort. Few important points to remember. Rest is part of growth. Burnout reduces progress. Quality matters more than long hours. Rest helps you continue longer. Lesson 8. Stop comparing your journey with others. Comparison is one of the biggest reasons people lose peace. When you compare your progress with others, you forget your own path. Everyone starts from a different place, with different resources, struggles, and responsibilities. Because of this, no two journeys can be the same. When you see someone moving faster, your mind starts questioning your effort. You feel less, even when you are improving. This thinking is unfair to you. You are fighting your own battles that others cannot see. Comparing only shows results, not struggles. Comparison steals focus. Instead of improving your skills, you start watching others. Energy that should be used for growth is wasted in jealousy or self-doubt. This slows down progress and increases frustration. When you focus on your own journey, clarity returns. You start noticing your improvement. Even small wins begin to matter. Peace grows when you measure yourself only against your past, not against others. Your path is yours for a reason. Walk it with patience and honesty. That is enough. Few important points to remember. Everyone's journey is different. Comparison creates self-doubt. Focus on your own improvement. Peace comes from self-acceptance. Lesson 9. Trust that your effort will shape your future. At the end of every journey, one truth remains: honest effort always changes you. Even if success does not come in the way you expected, your effort shapes your thinking, skills, and character. Nothing done with sincerity is ever wasted. Life does not always give clear answers immediately. Sometimes you work for a long time without seeing results. This does not mean you are moving in the wrong direction. It means you are being prepared for something that needs patience and strength. Growth often happens before results appear. When you trust your effort, fear reduces. You stop forcing outcomes. You allow life to unfold while continuing your work. This balance creates inner peace. You understand that your future is not built in one moment of success, but in daily discipline. Success may come in many forms. It may come as confidence, wisdom, stability, or opportunity. If you stay true to your effort, life will respond in its own time. Your job is to continue with honesty and belief. Remember, success is not the end of the journey. It is a part of it. The real achievement is becoming a stronger, calmer, and wiser person through your efforts. Few important points to remember. Honest effort is never wasted. Results take time to appear. Trust reduces fear and pressure. Effort builds a strong future.